Alright guys, hello again. So Mason Corby from Down Under Dynamics. This is the second video in the series. This one's going to be talking about belly carving. So in this video it's just quite a basic position. One of the first positions you learn in dynamic is how to carve on your belly. Now the translation for this to the sky is very similar to the delta track. Okay, so it's more of an arch position, very similar to, can't draw in a sec. More of an arch position, just like the general delta track you learn on your AF course, or when you're starting to learn to track on tracking jumps and stuff like that as well. Okay, so I'll show you how that translates as well, and we'll talk about that. So it shouldn't be too much of a long video. Let's crack into it and have a look. So the in-face belly carve. All right. So you can see here, said apologies, I'm just learning this new system. So you can see here it starts off in the general belly flying position, and what I'm doing is I'm bringing the arms back and I'm straightening the legs. Now the arms, you can see here, they're not fully back, they're more up and just behind the body. Okay, so we want to try and use the legs for speed, and we want to use the arms and the shoulders for steering. Now you notice my legs, my toes, they're not pointed, my head's forward, I'm looking in this direction, okay, and my body's in kind of an arch position. The arms are back, but they're kind of just getting blown back by the wind. Okay, and you can see that body position, the arch, and the head. So I'm really arching through the chest at this point. All right, I'm straightening my legs not to the wall, but I'm straightening my legs up the glass. Okay, so you'll see how I do some switches and stuff like this as well. And we'll go through that too. So you can see that from the front view. Arms are more in a range like this. Now if I want to go up and down, all I have to do is expose more surface area with the arms, just like this. If I decide to expose surface area with the arms and I start digging in my arms and my hands like that, it's still going to work, but it's going to cause instability, rocking, and you're probably going to kind of get digging, and it's not going to feel as comfortable. Now in the sky you can use these things to turn, so you can use your arms to turn if you need to, but just think of them like paddles, like when you're trying to paddle a canoe on the water, and you're going really fast and you stick one of the paddles in, you're probably going to turn very similar to that. Okay, so it is going to slow you down, whereas if you've got your arms back like I have now, the way I'm steering is with my shoulders. Okay, so I might be dipping one shoulder more than the other to carve, or vice versa. In this instance, I'm actually dropping this one, just here, ever so slightly, and that's allowing me to start carving. Okay, you can see body's not really moving too much. There's another view from the front view. Okay, slight dip on the side just here, not much, it's ever so slightly. Okay, now I'm going to change direction. So you can see there was a slight move there with my arms when I'm changing direction, and what I'm actually doing is I'm creating a sharper turn and I'm returning to a belly fly position, but I'm keeping my legs straight. So that way you can think of it as similar as if anyone's ridden a bike or done some doughies in the car or something like that, and done some skiddies, and you're going to throw the tail out, and as you throw the tail out, you're kind of keeping the momentum going, and then it's allowing it to stop. You're facing the other direction while the momentum's carrying you the opposite, and you have your legs, because they're still straight, I'm still in this arch position. As I said, the legs are for speed, the arms are for steering at the moment, and then I'm stopping. You can see the arms here, I've kind of returned a bit to a belly fly position, but the legs are straight, like I'm going to be using them to try and drive forward on that belly fly position. Okay, as I feel that stop, if I rewind slightly, we'll start that again. As I feel that stop, let the momentum go and it starts carrying me, and then I drive forward and then turn. You don't want to stop, turn, then go. It's not a side slide. All these movements is a forwards motion with a turn. So all carving in the tunnel is, in all orientations, is a forwards motion with a slight turn. There you can see it a little bit more. So the arms aren't fully in front of the body. They are slightly. I'm just washing off that, and then I'm going to start driving forwards again. You can notice the legs aren't really bending. A lot of the common habits here is people will switch, they'll start bending the legs, and then when they straighten them again, they get this big boost and it shoots them up this way, because what they've done is they've taken all this drag away from the legs, if they bend it. So they're going to kind of sink and they're going to return to that belly position. That's why it's really important to keep the wind on the legs. Don't take them away. Don't pull them in the burble. Keep flying that whole time. Sweet. So as I said, it was a pretty quick, pretty simple one. We'll watch it through whole again real quick. As I said, sorry, I'm just getting used to this system again. It will get better as time goes along. Okay, starting from belly, straight, carving, just using the arms to steer, body straight, arching through the chest. Switch. Now this is a quite basic carving position that everyone can learn. Everyone starts on this. It's one of the foundations. Very simple move. Now if you want to watch more videos of this, watch the full thing in its length, go to the body piloting, go a bit bigger, go to the body piloting YouTube channel, and there'll be a whole heap more videos on there. And stay tuned for a lot more tutorials, because I'll be going through all the different ranges of the dynamic moves and dynamic lines. So thanks for watching again, guys. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think. Cheers.